Comedy talk at its worst. It's the Lunatic Radio Show.
Is it a banger? Hell yeah.
What up, everybody? Hello, America. Hello, my baby. Hello, world. Hello, America. Hello, baby. Hello, world. Yeah, that's how I start the show. I don't know, man. Not great at the old improv.
I don't know if you want to start off with the
Hello, America.
Hello, my baby.
Hello, everybody. It's the Lunatic Radio Show. We are live. It is the world hasn't come to an end yet, but it's getting close. I'm Kieran. That's the Gogan brothers over there, John and Josh Gogan. And apparently it says TJ the Mayor at the underneath. There you go. You guys are there. Yeah, it's the Lunatic Radio Show. Follow us on the Twitters and Instagrams at Lunatic Radio. If you want to call into the radio program, 716-325-0299. You can do that. Hello to Cool Teacher in the chat room, hanging out. Hopefully some more people flock in there. And we get it popping. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to cover. Yeah, fucking A, man. I live in the old state of Arizona, which I don't really want to live in. I really don't care about Arizona. It really should be just nothing but solar panels down here, and no one should live here. That's what I think of Arizona. Yeah, because we could just be progressive thinkers, motherfuckers. The people back in the day should have been like, we're going to save that territory over there because I feel like in the future, we might be able to harness the power generated by the sun with these fucking mirror things. And we can put a bunch of them over there and we'll power the fucking country that way. We don't have to be dependent on fucking oil and jizz and shit cars. We don't need any of that. Just get solar panels. We put them in fucking that place. Eventually, we're going to call Arizona in 1912. But we're not there yet.
You just need a time machine, Kieran, and you can go back and do that.
What up? What up, John D. Noodle in the chat room? Yeah.
Would you still call it Arizona, or would you call it like Solar Zona or something?
I would call it
Solar Zone.
The Solar Zone. That's what I would call it. The Solar Zone. You can't go there, especially with rocks. Can't go there with rocks. Because I feel like kids would do nothing but breaking solar panels. Why not? With rocks, and they would ruin the fucking goddamn, the power generated that we can harness from the sun to generate the fucking power for the, electricity for the America. Yeah,
it'll be a Wally world there for you, Kieran, like the movie Wally, not Wally World, like in Vacation. But it's just robots and solar panels and cockroaches.
Right, cockroaches. Right. What was I saying? I don't know. I was just introducing the show.
You were. Sorry.
You were talking about Arizona and how much you love living down there.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, I hate this fucking place.
Your sweet tan.
Yeah. Here, you get all fucking tanned up. I'm Irish, so I'm going to have skin cancer in about 3.5 weeks. So.
What is it, 1,000 degrees there yet?
It's 115. I'm sure. I don't know what the temperature on my phone says. 326 degrees outside right now.
It says your phone can't turn on due to the heat.
It's 5:30 at night. 5:30 local time. Where I'm broadcasting the show right now. It is 109 degrees.
Oh my God.
Literally 109 degrees outside. So yeah, so it's 109 degrees, right? And I'm where I live, I'm on the ground floor. Ground floor. I won't go ground zero. I'll go ground floor. Ground floor, right? So you walk outside of my my establishment here, my dwelling, right? You walk outside, and it's like walking on hot plates. Like you could literally cook a fucking goddamn egg. You can cook a steak on the sidewalk. Just throw a steak in. You don't need the barbecue in this fight. You just take the steak, get it from the supermarket, just throw it on the fucking, the sidewalk. It'll cook up in 20 minutes. You're ready to eat. No problem. Maybe a little sand inside the steak. So here's the thing. Summer comes around, 109 degrees all the fucking time, 115, 116. I got little critters that live outside. These little critters. You hear them running around. Critters.
Very animated today.
It's a vaudeville.
Yeah. They're critters.
Watching you, Karen.
Now, I don't know if these critters have, like, they don't have sneakers. None of these critters have sneakers. The critters haven't figured out, hey, we can put shit on our feet and it won't feel so bad. None of them have figured that out. Throughout their existence, none of these little fuckers have been like, hey, Billy, maybe we can fucking walk on the leaves or something. None of them figured that shit out. So I got these little critters outside. You know them as fucking cockroaches. Yeah, they live outside. Cockroaches, right? So they're outside all fucking day. It's baking outside. 109 degrees. Sun's beating down on my baseball hat. Air's getting hot. Beer's getting flat. You know what I'm saying? So that fucking sun's beating down and the little critters are going, hot feet, hot feet. And where are they going to run? They're going to run to the cool ass 76 degrees that they know exists inside that little dwelling where the short guy that does the little podcast lives. And they all just barrel in here because it's hot outside. Hot, 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 hot. And they just run into my door. I swear to God. I sleep and I hear just little fucking knocks at my door in the middle of the night like.
Yeah, Holmes, it's hot out here.
They're all fucking kamikazing my front door because they're trying to just barrel through it so they don't have the hot feet,
Eventually, one of them, they figure at some point, one of them's going to be able to get that last hit in. It's the cockroach that broke the camel's back.
Right.
Your door will come crashing down.
Are they critters or leprechauns? Well, come on. They're critters. So I come into
What if they all stacked up on top of each other, kind of like Voltron robots? See this giant pile in the shape of a person? It's your new roommate.
Yeah, I fucking. I go into the window. I take back the curtain, and I just see a stack of cockroaches. One's at the top looking in. You see anything? Is the coast clear? Yeah, fucking little bastards. Yeah. So I come into the studio today. And, I took a little nap before the show and I, hooking up wires and I sit down in this chair right here. I sit down in this chair, my little commando chair. I command nothing, but I sit in this chair and I'm ready to fire up the show. And I reach down to grab the headphone wire from my headphones. And my foot is literally butting up against a fucking 2-inch long fucking cockroach on his back. Just fucking lounging. Fucking cockroach is just lounging like he's on vacation on my carpet. He's by the pool. Just fucking lounging. Like, I'm surprised the cockroach didn't look up to me and say, hey, man, you give me some water? Like get him a glass of water. He's just fucking lounging right there. And I fucking jumped. I pay too much for this place to have these motherfuckers don't pay rent. These cockroaches are so big. I feel like I could call the police and go breaking and entering, 911. I got they broke in, man.
I don't know if they'll respond to that now.
Yeah, they may not respond. I don't know what area you're in right now, but if you're in some sort of an autonomous zone, they're not going to respond.
I don't.
Maybe in a cockroach autonomous zone, you just may not know it.
Yeah.
I know the cockroaches own this territory.
Yeah.
You can hear like his tile. I got this fake wood tile in my apartment. It's like, it looks like wood, but it's tile. And you can hear these little fuckers. You can hear them running. Like you hear them.
Oh yeah.
Fucking bastards.
I had one. When I was a kid, I closed my bedroom door and somehow trapped the cockroach between the top of the door and the door jamb. So it was caught, but its upper body was trying to claw itself out. So I just heard on the door of this cockroach trying to, and I was not opening that door.
Yeah, the cockroaches have some weight to them, man. And I see them so often during the summertime in my apartment. I try my hardest to keep them out. I got all sorts of fucking sprays and shit. I got all sorts of, but I see them so often. I envision I'm like, like one time, like, you walk into your bathroom. Usually I find them in the shower because, it's water in there and they go into the fucking shower. And I got like one eye open and fucking ready to take a leak. You do that fucking hand on the wall leak. Like the thing Seinfeld used to talk about when you take a leak and you're tired, you put your hand on the wall and dick pointed towards the toilet and you leak. My shower's right next to my...
Seinfeld ever did this bit.
Oh, yeah, he did. I saw it. It was very hilarious. It's hilarious. Well, he didn't. He used the word dick. He just said, you know, pee.
Dick in the water and go.
Right. But I envision,
sign man.
like, I have this, like, every time, like, I look into my shower, I have this, like, little nightmare that I know it's real, but I feel like I'm going to open up the shower curtain and there's going to be like a 40 pound. There's going to be like a 40-pound cockroach in there just fucking chilling out. Like it's a cockroach the size of a dog. I feel like it's going to be in there because these guys, these cockroaches, by the time July rolls around in Arizona, they are all on HGH. They become fucking gigantic. They start out small, but by July, they're like fucking huge. It's like you can put them on between two pieces of bread and have a nice little sandwich out of them. They're fucking huge. You know? I don't know.
Are you sure you have a cockroach problem? Because it could just be you're going crazy and you're just seeing cockroaches. I'm seeing them everywhere.
No, well,
the bugs are on me.
I don't know.
There was a moment there where you got a little skeeved in a way that I'm going, wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
Well, based on the size of these motherfuckers, I got a loitering problem. I got like cockroaches loitering in my fucking apartment. They're loitering, causing a disturbance.
You step on, just put one foot on a cockroach.
That's the way people tell me.
A cockroach and let them carry you around like it's a hoverboard.
People tell me that all the time. Just fucking hit them with a goddamn sneaker or something, dude. First of all, I'm gonna ruin my sneaker, and second of all, if I smash a cockroach with a fucking boot or something, you know what the cleanup like? It's like jerking off with your hand and just throwing the jizz around your apartment. You got to find it all wherever it goes. You know?
Well, that's what the deposit's for, anyways, right? So
I'm not cleaning up fucking.
Once you have cockroaches and jizz hanging all up your walls, you move to the next place.
Oh, what's wrong with the apartment? It's covered in cockroaches and cum.
The old C&C problem.
I'm not cleaning up cockroach shrapnel for the rest of my life. You know? Fucking leg here, fucking head there. You know, these things are so big too. There was one on the wall of my shower last summer. There was one on the wall of my shower. Shit you not. And it was just like TJ the Mayor. By the way, happy birthday, TJ the Mayor. Turned 35 today. There was one on the wall of my shower last summer, and I literally walked into the shower and I didn't know he was on the wall, but because he was high up, obviously I'm short. I don't, my range of fucking sight, I don't really look up, and he was on the wall, just like chilling, and he actually turned his head, like, I was like, this motherfucker, he's got neck movements. He's got a fucking neck, this guy. Kieran over there, seagull and cockroach juice. Yeah, that's right. I had a sit down with my neighbors actually earlier this week. I was like, what do you guys use for the cockroaches? She's like, we don't see cockroaches because we got this.
Tell them to go to your place.
Yeah, we put all the food around the corners of your walls.
I think that's what's happening. But they have this special white powder stuff. I don't know if it's cocaine or whatever. They just sprinkle it outside their apartment and nothing ever goes in there.
Yeah. Just put heroin all around the outside of your apartment. You're good to go.
Yeah, not only will you get the cockroaches, but you'll get everybody that lives in Mesa.
More cockroaches.
Yeah, so that's how I start the show today. Cockroach problem. Yeah, I guess it's just something I got to live with. My rent goes up fucking $100 every year, and I gotta, I guess, the more money I pay, the more cockroaches I get. So that's great.
Well, if you collect a couple of them, tuck them in the rent check with the when you put the check in the envelope, throw a few of the cockroaches in.
For the amount of cockroaches I killed last summer, I could have a Home Depot style paint bucket full of them.
Could they go through the mail system in life?
It's a good test.
Regular envelope.
That would be a good test. Yeah.
Fucking unreal. These fucking cockroaches. Yeah, so that's where I'm at, man. Fucking life moves on.
You need like some rubber band guns or something that you can, like Old West style, carry around, shoot them off your counter.
Well, I tell you what I do have, and I'll fucking go grab it. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do a little. I'll show you what I have to kill them. I'll show you what I have to kill them.
You can believe that. Don't go anywhere. And he's just gonna leave it.
It's a lunatic radio show, guys.
Kieran just walked away to go get a thing he's got.
So
I hope he
talking about cockroaches.
I got this giant double-headed dildo. I like this.
I swing it around like nunchucks.
Hold on. This is what I got the can of Raid, right? Then I get Raid. And then I got this motherfucker. Look at this. Home defense. This fucking thing, you could just You look at us, you just fucking squirt it everywhere. Look, you hear it? It makes a little noise. I just spray pesticide. I just drink this shit. Just fuck right up the nose with it. You know what I'm saying? Fucking woo!
Please don't do that.
Yeah. I just sprayed pesticide on my face, by the way. This show might end in 35 minutes when I die. So that's what I got.
I think you got some on your microphone, so you just be cautious there.
I literally just got I got pesticide on my goddamn.
I got pesticide on my jizz
on my laptop where I fucking blow.
That's later.
So not only is Arizona a hotbed of coronavirus at the moment, but it is where all the cockroaches migrate apparently. But they don't realize that when they walk on the concrete down here, it's 180 degrees.
How does the coronavirus survive 180 degrees?
I don't know. I was dead set on the coronavirus. My fucking analysis at the beginning of the pandemic was like, the coronavirus is not going to last in Arizona when the summer rolls around because it's too warm and the flu evaporates. The coronavirus is going to evaporate in the fucking summertime. But nope, it's spreading like hotcakes. I think like 1 in 4 Arizonians are
selling like hotcakes.
Selling like hotcakes, spreading like wildfire.
Yeah. Hot takes. Did I say hot takes? Hot takes, I meant to say. Yeah. All right. So how are you guys? That's where I'm at. Where are you guys at?
We just entered our own step backwards. We've been ordered to wear masks starting today at 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
If you're outside in public, you must wear a mask.
That is old hat, my friend. I've been doing that forever.
You've been doing that, but it's been required. Did your governor come out and say
by law?
It is mandated. Wherever you go in Arizona, you got to wear a mask. So
statewide.
Enjoy that. Yeah, statewide. Anywhere you go, you just got to leave the house with a mask on. That's where we're at, you know. That's the fucking world we live in.
You believe this world we're living in?
You know what?
Question. I have a question.
Go ahead.
So for a mask, can I get away with like the idea of the mask is you're trying to filter either the air that you're breathing in or I guess breathing out. Can you opt to wear a snorkel that maybe you put a coffee filter with a rubber band over the end of it?
I would imagine.
Just pinch your nose shut. I mean,
I guess you can get all creative with the mask wearing. I don't know. You know, you could wear fucking I'm sure you could wear underwear around your head if you wanted to, as long as it's filtering, whatever.
I've seen the guy with the plastic face mask thing that just like hangs out in front of his face.
Yeah, the plastic shield.
I guess that's allowed because they always talk about, oh, well, the mask isn't fitting right, so it's not really going to work. But you put the glass thing over your face, and then there's still all this open air.
I'm thinking about just downloading a mask app on my phone.
Yeah, and then you just hold it on
my face. The whole time.
When you walk in, you just hold it over your face. I mean, really, what's the difference? If I hold this, prevent me from spitting on you, right?
Yeah,
you just cover your mouth with your hand the whole time.
Yeah.
It's just too hot in Arizona for everyone to stay confined spaces with AC. No wonder why they're spreading like wildfire. Yeah, John D. Noodle. It's hot, you know. But people should. I don't know. I don't know. See, I was watching this fucking scientist talk about the coronavirus the other day. Not that I want to talk about the fucking coronavirus the other day. You know, I was fucking talking. It's the coronavirus. Every time I turn on news, coronavirus. But there was a scientist saying that, like, he believes that the coronavirus was actually fucking manufactured in that Wuhan lab, right? Because he looked at the fucking the makeup of the virus, and he looked at the fucking genomes or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know the scientific terms, but if you look at the virus in a microscope, you know, the virus looks a certain way, and he's like, oh, there's a section of it taken out, and something else was implemented, so it looks like it was doctored. And
a lot of science.
And he was saying that, like, it's interesting how it spreads easily indoors, like in an indoor environment, because it was created in an indoor environment. When you go outside, it has trouble getting from the host to another person and adapting to the other person. But that's what a normal virus would be like. It'd be like, oh, you know, hey, Josh has got the virus, but it can't give it to John because the virus hasn't figured out John yet. But this virus, because it was created indoors, can just whoosh, I don't know, spread like wildfires. I don't know. He says it's doctored. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know this shit.
Where'd you see this? What doctor was this?
Joey Doctor. I believe he works at a walk-in medical clinic down the road from me.
Dr. Alex Jones here.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just talking.
I was working in the lab.
I'm just talking on my ass.
Working in the lab late one night.
But with all this stuff,
water turns the frogs gay.
Yeah.
But with all this stuff going on in the world, coronaviruses and Trump being a fucking Trump dickhead, all this stuff.
Really, we used to have stuff going on in the world, but right now there is no other stuff going on in the world. It is just coronavirus.
It's coronavirus, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what's trying to make a fucking hard comeback?
Fat shaming?
Sexual abuse fucking stories.
Oh, okay.
Those are trying to make a comeback. Sexual abuse was like, don't forget about us. So there's a handful of people having the old sexual abuse out there, John and Josh. And you would think the first one on my list.
What are you doing?
What? With the sexual abuse? What?
The way you just throw us in there. Josh has got the virus and
No, I don't mean that.
Sexual abuse allegations thrown out.
I'm incorporating you into the segment. Yeah. Oh, the way I am. Man, not good. Ron Jeremy was accused of sexual abuse this week. Ron Jeremy, the hedgehog, known for nothing but fucking broads on camera, porn star extraordinaire, the godfather of porn, maybe, accused of sexual assault, rape. I think like 4 or 5 chicks
at a time.
No, just in various,
you would
occasions.
think of all people, right, he would be so bored with sex by now that he would, like, that should be his defense. Your Honor, have you seen how long I've been doing this?
Right. He's 63 years old.
Variety of women. I've done everything.
He's 63 years old. You would figure like his libido would be like out the door.
God, he's 63.
Yeah, 63. Yeah. He seems a lot older than that to me. I feel like Ron Jeremy's been.
He looks like an old troll.
I was gonna say, and he looks like he's about 103.
Yeah, like a 103-year-old troll that belongs under a bridge.
I feel like he's looked the same for the last 40 years. So I feel like he's looked the same. Like you look at, he was a picture of him in the courtroom the other day. He looked exactly the same. You know,
I don't know. He looks like a.
I don't buy the Ron Jeremy sexual assault allegations for 2 reasons. I don't really know what those 2 reasons are, but I'm going to figure them out as I'm talking right now. I just feel like his libido. He's been banging his entire life, banging more than the average guy. Banging more than a guy who's a fucking player. He's just been banging. So I figured, porn, like sex was his job. You wouldn't think he would just be like, on his private time, just be like, with his libido dying down as he got older, and porn being his job, sex being his job, you'd think he would not force himself on somebody who didn't want it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it doesn't really make sense to me. I feel like maybe, and he doesn't seem like, if you hear Ron Jeremy talk and stuff and the way he acts, he doesn't seem like a mean person, like a violent guy.
And although now think about this, all right, the life he's led till now, if he goes to jail, he's there for what, 10 years?
Well, yeah, well, it's a life sentence.
It's a life.
Yeah, it's a life.
But with him, he probably won't. He wouldn't last the whole thing.
He'd actually probably do pretty well in jail, right? Like he'll be famous. And,
yeah, he might.
You know what I mean? They'd be like, "Oh, Ron, what's up?"
The one thing. Go ahead, Josh. What were you saying?
Yeah, I don't remember. No, it's still one of those where life was really good up until that last little bit.
Right. Yeah. He's 67 years old. 60, and I thought Ron Jeremy had no money. Like zero money. Like,
no, he's been saving like crazy. He spends no money, but he saves.
Is that what he is? He's a very what do they call it? Frugal with his money.
I was gonna use a different word, but yeah.
He's worth $6.6 million. Not bad for fucking sticking a dick in vagina your whole life. $6.6 million.
0.6. Okay.
Yeah, not bad.
How much would you do that for, Kieran?
Free. throwing D in vagina. Fucking vagina makes the world go around. I don't even think I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, the counts against Jeremy, whose real name is Ronald Jeremy Hyatt, include alleged rape of a 30-year-old woman in a West Hollywood bar on July 2019, according to the Los Angeles DA. 2 years earlier, Jeremy alleged sexually assaulted 2 women, a 33-year-old and a 46-year-old. That's horse shit. No way he's going after 46. What do you think, Josh? Go.
I say yes way, because when the older you get, the larger the range you have below you.
Okay.
So like when you were 18, 38 probably would have been like, nah, no way.
Right.
But now that you're in your 40s, 38 is like, all right.
Here's the interesting fact about the Ron Jeremy sexual assault allegations. They all happened in the same bar. They all happened in the same bar. Yeah. 3 of them, the 33-year-old, the 46-year-old, and the 30-year-old all happened in the same bar. In May 2014, it allegedly raped a 25-year-old woman at his home in West Hollywood, officials said. In 2018, Kristen Brody, then 22, sued Jeremy in Washington State for allegedly sexually assaulting her during an event at the Tacoma sex shop. Well, you're in a sex shop.
Have you seen any of his later work?
No, I can't watch.
Like the stuff that where he keeps his shirt on.
No,
that's how that further down the way. He doesn't look like he has enough energy or fight to do any of that.
I don't. That's my theory. I don't think he has the gusto to fucking do this. I really don't.
Also, his later stuff, he looks pretty bored with it, to be honest with you.
Right. He's beaten down. Like sex was his job forever. He's the hedgehog. He's the porn guy. Like, it's like everywhere he goes, like, oh, Ron, you dick, sex, blah. He's probably just like, oh, enough already. Let me go watch my shows or something. Let's talk about fucking something else. I feel like the last thing we'd want to do is fucking, be hitting on some broad at a bar and trying to, I feel like even at his age of 67 years old, being Ron Jeremy, I feel like girls would just want to see his dick anyway, just for looking at a monument or something.
To see it, maybe, but to touch it, maybe we get a policy. If I'm pulling it out, you're doing something with it.
He's only 5'6". Jesus Christ! If convicted, Jeremy, who's 5'6", whose net worth is $6 million, faces a possible maximum of 90 years in prison. So that dick will be retired if convicted.
Yeah, and I don't think it will be.
Do you think do you think this is a money grab? This is a money grab. The guy's 67 years old. These girls got a little bit of life going on with them. 30 years old, 46 years old, 25 years old, 33 years old. Do you think these girls are like, you know what? We got some life to live. This guy's 67. He's the hedgehog. People think he's a fucking creep. I think if we accuse him of sexual, maybe they can get some money out of him.
Maybe it's one of those where you can retroactively say you were assaulted because you decided you didn't like it.
Yeah, they were creeped out after.
So maybe they did something with him and they told their friends, and their friends went, ew.
It was Ron.
Ew.
Didn't that guy look
and you're like, oh, you're right.
God.
Oh, you're right. No, that was assaulted, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ew.
Yeah. I don't know. I met Ron Jeremy once when I went and covered the Erotica Expo in fucking Edison, New Jersey. And when I was leaving the expo, after getting all my fucking little stupid interviews I did for the radio podcast the next day, even after I go, Ron Jeremy was just like at the front door of the establishment, just handing out cards. He goes, hey, here, kid. He literally said this to me. Here, kid, you want some porn? Free porn here. That's exactly what he said. He's like, you want a picture? And I was like, nah, I'm good. He's like, here's some porn. He was at the front door.
You want some porn?
I would imagine he was making money for that, but he was like, here's some porn. He was handing porn. It was like a little card where you went on the internet and you got like free videos or something,
Nope.
Did you inform him the internet is full of free videos?
Yeah, no.
It's like the only reason why I know any of you people is because I'm looking at free videos. I don't think I've ever paid
for Tessa's knowledge of the internet.
I've never.
Oh, really? What do I do with this now?
I want to meet the person who pays for porn. Who pays for porn?
One guy.
Who's the one guy keeping naughty America in business?
Well, you've got that, but you've got these you go to these free sites and it's all that, they supposedly make all their money off of advertising, but all the advertising on there is for other porn. But if I'm already there with a free amount, I could never watch all of that free porn that is on there. Why would I possibly pay?
No. Dude, I got myself into a rabbit hole last night watching the old, I throw a little fucking porn on at 11 o'clock. It's a whole old story.
A usual thing,
Yeah.
Porn.
But I got a few of the performers, the players, few of the players that I like. There's a few players I like out there. And one is named AJ Applegate, her name is. And she reminds me of Christina Applegate from that fucking show. Married with Children. Yeah. Right. So, but she's got she's blonde. She got a big old nice tan booty. And there was this one scene where she's giving a massage to a guy with a fucking peg. This guy's got a fucking, it's like a four, like his dick's got fingers. Like it's an awesome hammer. The guy's got a great hammer. But even better than his hammer is fucking AJ Applegate's fucking her butt and the way she moves it. I feel like she went to the Alexis Texas School of Riding Dick. Because she's got that same movement. Alexis Texas is the king of riding dick, or the queen of riding dick. So I went on there. I was like, I got to find this fucking scene because I like to review it again. I like to review it. So I found myself in a rabbit hole and I clicked on a site that was a little shady. It was like the back alley porn site. It's like of the internet. It's it was located in the back alley of the internet. And if you click on that one, you know what happens in an alley. There's some viruses, some dirty shit in an alley. And that's what happened to my fucking cell phone. So every fucking 5 minutes, I get porn sent to my fucking cell phone and like an email message. Yeah,
you gotta take it in and have them search. Like, I don't know what happened.
I know. That's what I was talking to a guy at work.
I got a hold of my phone. I don't know what he did with it, the little rascal.
I was talking to a guy at work, and I was like, dude, I was watching this porn last night. I think I got fucking like a virus from the porn I was watching. And he's like, yeah, that's gonna be on your phone forever. You're gonna have to get a new phone. I was like, oh, come on.
It's like the new STD instead of an actual virus that you get.
Yeah.
Adware on your phone that you can't get rid of.
I literally downloaded every fucking antivirus app. I have like 6 of them on my phone trying to get this fucking shit off.
Every 5 minutes, you
yeah,
get an app.
Yeah, I got antivirus security, antivirus from AVG, Magic Cleaner, fucking malware eraser. Like I got all this fucking apps on my phone to try to get it. The AJ Applegate shit is.
Eraser.
Does it reset, or like if you actually go visit the site, does it leave you alone for a little while, or?
I don't know. I'm scared of. I'm scared of what it's gathering. I feel like this virus that's in my phone is
a secure browser to use.
Yeah, somebody was telling me about that earlier today. She's like, you got to go on like a fucking UPM duck goose fucking thing. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I get it's an app. It's an app that you surf the internet with, and then but it doesn't track who you are and where you go. That kind.
I've been doing the fucking porn searches such the old school way, and now that like the government can tap into like my phone and find out whatever they want to find out about me, I'm really fucked because if the government ever did that, like the FBI were ever to just be like, yeah, let's go check out what Kier's been searching. It is fucking disgusting what I've been, because it's just like every night. It's very sad. It's every night. It's like triple X. Every night. It's xxbunker.com, xhamster. Like, what site is this dickhead not going to?
Isn't it all the same stuff on them?
No,
they
like
update Netflix and Hulu, and like I got to visit all these sites to see the
Yeah, there's an update.
You have watch lists and
I
stuff. You categorize it, and you got to
I got to go to X videos for the Applegate, and I got to go to YouPorn for Piper Perry, and I got to go here for if I want to go old school, I got to go on the Plex one, and
it's stream some old stuff.
It's very sad. Like I am scared of that. I heard Rogan talking about it. Like Rogan was talking about some got passed recently in Washington that allowed the powers that be to just fucking search your shit whenever they want. Yeah, and I was just like, as soon as I heard that, I was just like, I'm fucked if anybody I'm like not fucked, not like illegal shit, but it's just it's gonna be super embarrassing.
So embarrassing.
Like it could be like my search history could be at like, I just envision it being like a week of news articles in the New York Post. I mean, like, this is what Kier searches on Tuesday. And it's like, just fucking Pornhub and fucking, just all the porn stars I'm into.
Where that goes, you can extrapolate. Was it pre-crime, precog?
Yeah.
We're going to precog you based on your porn history.
Oh, God damn.
It looks like he's just going to wind up watching more porn.
John D. Noodle checking in. Ron Jeremy was the Walmart greeter at the porn convention. Yeah, he was. It really was. He was the guy checking your receipt when you were leaving the Exotica Expo in Edison, New Jersey back in 2008, 9, something like that.
He's probably amazed how that's still a thing, honestly.
The Exotica Expo?
Really? We're still doing this?
Oh, porn? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking. Yeah, but he's the hedgehog, man. He's the guy that should be like, if they had like a Yankee Stadium or a porn monument hall, he would be on that he would have a monument out there. The guy has slayed a lot of tang in his lifetime. So you'd imagine. I mean, I tweeted this to Rock the other day. The gentleman who just had another baby. Check
this porn out.
Yeah, no, I know. I was like, Rock. I was like, Ron Jeremy has slayed like tens and tens of thousands of vaginas. Of course, he's gonna have a few that they'll go so right. The ratio is like saying he's like had sex 100,000 times. He's got 4 allegations of misconduct.
Pretty good odds.
Not a bad. It's not bad. That's not a terrible fucking record. But when it's sexual misconduct, it's
look that up.
What? How much tang fucking Jeremy has slayed in his lifetime? What do you imagine in his heyday from early 20s to late 40s? He was slaying poon every day. Tang was happening every day. Vaginal insertion was happening every day. Go ahead, John. I can see you want to talk.
I liked when I brought Ron Jeremy up on Google Images for Josh and I to sort of get into the zone. And the more later stuff, he's wearing a face mask. And I kind of feel like, of all people, to not have to wear a face mask. Right? Like if there was a disease or a virus that was going to take him out, that would have already happened.
Yeah,
he lived his whole life without wearing condoms, and now he's wearing a face mask. There's sort of an irony there.
Apparently, Ron Jeremy has a giant hog, but he's only 5'6", which is not something God gives to a man that's 5'6". I would know because I am 5'6", and I'm not working with what he's working with. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's a perspective thing. Maybe because he's 5'6", it's really not as big as you think it is.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Well, anyway, Ron Jeremy.
Has he ever put it up against like Peter North or Lex Steele or whatever? Peter. I don't know who the new kids in town are with the
Peter North. Now that was the guy that fucking dropped off the face of the earth.
Guy with the giant one that was just hanging off the couch.
Peter,
that guy the meme guy, the big the black guy that goes around as a meme. And he's just like
the giant African American guy. Yeah, well, that guy's got a giant hand. His dick is fucking.
He apparently died.
He could use that guy, that black guy you see in that meme. He could use his dick to knock indoors.
Yeah,
like the police do. Like, come on out.
The one time he got an erection, he died.
I would imagine it would give him a headache every time he gets an erection. All the blood.
It's lightheaded.
Yeah.
Or he gets really skinny, maybe. I don't know.
Speaking of Peter North, that guy fucking dropped off the face of the earth, and that guy had a talent that no other man I've ever seen had. His dick was like a sprinkler. It was like he would shoot jizz. It was like a water park. It's like a water park thing. That was amazing. I never seen another guy do that.
Yeah, he was quite the athlete. Yeah.
He had a skill. God gave him a skill, and it was shooting jizz like a fucking water gun. Like,
when do you think he picked that up? Was that early childhood, or was that?
I don't know. I remember in college
come on, Pete, stop.
This is gonna sound very fucking homoerotic, but in college, I had a buddy named Suds, who would just play Ron Jeremy films in his fucking bedroom. And it would just be like, back in the day, it was like VHS. So, he would play it and it would just play, and then he'd rewind it and play again. He'd just always have it playing. But it was like it was Peter North films. And it was just fucking, we were all just amazed with the way this guy just jizz. We'd all just stand around the tube going, look at this fucking load, man. Real. The talent on this guy. He was a fucking...
hold our hand up and show him, you know?
Yeah, he would shoot like fucking 6 feet. Bill Lumberg. Kieran is the IMDb of porn star hammers. What does that mean?
Can Peter North still do it, though?
I don't know. I don't know what he's been up to.
Because I don't know about you, but age has affected my distance.
I think I got the older. I think I got erectile dysfunction.
Age. Oh, okay.
I'm getting older.
I bet you I have erectile dysfunction from watching porn so much. Not like I watch porn all the time. I watch it like once a day to get the rocks, to get the poison out, so I can go to bed.
Like an hour
and not have to.
Yeah, it's at 11 o'clock, Josh, is when I.
Yeah, not to.
Start.
You know, I don't want to stay up to 2 a.m. watching fucking Don Lemon on CNN.
Clean up all the blood and I go to bed.
Yeah. You know, Rocco Steffetti or bust. Who's Rocco Steffetti? Siffredi. I don't know how do you pronounce that last name? Siffreddi. Oh, is that guy? That's the dude that does the. He's like really mean to girls in his porn, isn't that? Is that guy?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, speaking of,
what was it? Who was that guy? Something hardcore, Harry Hardcore, or something.
How about Johnny the Wad Holmes? Let's take it way back. Johnny the Wad Holmes. That guy.
He was the Wad?
Johnny the Wad Holmes. He was a tall white guy, skinny, but he had a dick like a fucking 2x4. Think you know.
Wad. I don't remember that being the nickname.
Yeah, it was Johnny. Well, maybe it was just like one of his porns. That's the one I watched when I was a kid. Oh. It was Johnny the Wad. Is like he was walking into a dressing room. I remember in the scene, and his dick hit like the back wall. He couldn't fully get into the dressing room because his dick hit the back wall. It was that big. Like it's like I gotta bend the dick up and close the door behind me so I can fit in this dressing room. It was a 2x4. I think it was gigantic. Tommy, Google it. Oh, Rock. I'm not Googling male porn stars. I met a male porn star at the porn convention actually when I went. Guy was you know, just like physically the guy was just a fucking tremendous human being.
You're reminiscing there, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just like, this guy just slays way more poon than I do. And I was like,
if you did have a go-to male porn star, though, who would it be?
No, I don't like. I like that. There's that one dude. Who's that one dude? There was another guy that got accused of fucking raping some chick back in the day. He's like a young guy, James Dean. Remember James Dean?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I can't watch that guy in anything because he was accused of rape. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't watch it. I'm like, this guy's a dick. I don't want to watch. Oh, no pun intended. Like he's an ass. He's an asshole. No pun intended.
Accused of rape, but I watch rape porn.
I'm not watching. No, I like the girl to be like the the sassy one in the scene.
The aggressor.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this is what we're doing.
Like my
here. Like, oh, okay.
I got my favorite porn star of all time is obviously Alexis Texas because she's just a dino. 5-star porn player. She's a 5-star athlete in the porn biz. She's great. But there's a old school porn star. Her name is Vanessa Blue, and she's a African American girl. And that girl is she's a talker. And that's what I love about her. She's just a talker. She dominates dicks. Every dick in every scene, the dick has no fucking chance against her. That's what I like. I'm
really seeing a lot in the Kieran today.
I know, right?
Yeah. I got cockroaches and we were talking about Juan Jeremy, right? That's what we were talking about. Oh, the sexual assault allegations. That's what we're talking about, right? There's a few others. So the coronavirus is happening, and then obviously the
well, you got people stuck inside, and all they can do is scroll through their Twitter feed. So why not start some?
It's like career ending. Like the career ending thing is coming back. So it's Ron Jeremy. It's a handful of these fucking dudes. Who's the dude? Danny Masterson, the guy from That 70s Show, the actor.
Mm-hmm.
He was accused of fucking raping 3 chicks in his fucking home. Back in like 2003. This is from like a while ago.
The main character?
The cool guy.
The Indian.
The cool guy with the curly hair.
The curly hair guy.
Yeah, the curly hair. He's got he didn't have a beard in the show. He's a Scientologist.
He was no Ashton Kutcher, but.
No,
Scientologist?
He's a Scientologist. He's 44 years old. Yeah, in 2001 and 2003, the incidents apparently took place. So you got Ron Jeremy, you got Danny Masterson. There's one other guy too that I'm forgetting. But then you also have the one that really is taking a fucking lump on the head is the comedian Chris D'Elia. Do you know what Chris D'Elia is?
I've seen him, but I don't know who he is.
I'll bring up I actually have a picture of Chris D'Elia. There's Chris D'Elia right there. He is a comedian, kind of famous West Coast guy. He's done some work with Whitney Cummings. No pun intended. He's been on some sitcoms here and there. He's had some Netflix specials. But this guy, I don't know how old he is. I think he's like 40 or 41.
I hope so.
This guy is Twitter went after this guy because apparently Chris would go on Instagram after like gigs and shit, and he would just try to DM like 16-year-olds. This guy got fucked. And like on Twitter, all these girls would just, they would just screen cap his DMs, and they were just posting them everywhere.
How weird is that, do you think?
What?
That all these girls are screen cap. It's almost like do women just do that? Is that the young woman thing today is screen cap everything so that they have dirt on you for later?
Imagine if they're talking to a guy who's got any kind of, clout at all, any kind of credit. That's they probably like a little file, little on your app, Apple phone, get Apple Files or Dropbox. You keep little files of these guys.
I'm wondering though, is it something I need to make my kids aware of? Like, hey, watch out. This
absolutely, yeah. Anything you say will get
capping everything. Yeah.
Let's see. Delia was accused by multiple women of trying to engage with them sexually via social media. Some were girls as young as 16 at the time of the alleged encounters. Many of the women accused him of sending inappropriate messages to them and attempting to solicit nude photos from them. The Twitter account at She Rates Dogs maintained the running thread many of these allegations. Delia denied the allegations in a statement last week. Quote, I know I have said and done things that might have offended people during my career, but I have never knowingly pursued any underage women at any point. All of my relationships have been both legal and consensual, and I have never met or exchanged any inappropriate photos with people who've tweeted about me. That being said, I really am truly sorry. I was a dumb guy who absolutely let myself get caught up in my lifestyle. That's my fault. I own it. I've been reflecting on this for some time now, and I promise I will continue to do better. So it's like he's like, I never fucking tweeted, these bros. I never had any, they never sent me any nude photos, but there might have been some other ones.
So let me ask you this. What age is okay
for Chris D'Elia?
Yeah.
I'm old school, so I would just say, could he be labeled a creep getting nude photos from an 18-year-old, 19-year-old? Surely. 20-year-old, surely. But is it legal? Yes.
So but what's the difference between those 2 years? Like, I'm sure
the law
states.
The law
it's
states.
The law, I know.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm sure in high school you knew girls at 16 that were more mature in a lot of ways than girls that you knew in college at 18, 19.
Right. Yeah.
So how about this? We instate the rule of half your age plus 7.
Nah, that's too little.
It's too little.
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. No.
Half your age plus 7, Kieran. So like for you, 20 what?
Let's see. I'm 44 right now.
29's your cap.
What is it? 29? That's not bad. I'll go with 29.
Yeah, you can't go lower than 29.
I'll be honest with you, like for me, I would never date anybody like. It's got to be 20. Like I would say like 25 and above, but I don't even think I can relate to the 20-year-old, 25-year-old. There's no way. There's no
because
way.
25 and above, but I don't think I could do 20 or 25.
No. 25. I couldn't. You know, somebody in their 20s, I don't think I could relate to. It would just be like a fucking, you know.
You don't remember you don't remember the before the internet times? You don't remember
What do you
that
mean?
happened for you?
Oh yeah, no, I was 33 and she was 19. Yeah, I dated a young girl. I dated a young girl once. It wasn't bad. Her parents loved me. Parents loved
you a thing too. She was trying to. They're probably trying to get her. Oh, good. He'll take her.
Yeah, no, they literally sent her from Seattle to New York. Does it make a difference if he thought they were 18? I don't know. Like, I feel like all these, if you follow Twitter and all this stuff and the way this story's going and the reactions from his comedian friends like Brian Callen and some other of the guys they're running the LA comedy scene, they're like really shocked. Like Brian Callen was like, did his fucking thing about, he was like crying about it, you know? So I guess like he really was trying to go after girls that were underage, you know?
I don't know.
But who knows? Idea. You know,
but I think a guy that age going after college age girls is gross.
Yeah, no, I think it is too. Certainly in this climate, I think it's awkward that he would want to do that, you know? But what he's alleged of doing is fucking illegal. You know,
there's that pesky law element.
Yeah, I mean his age, but there's been no like charges filed. It's just a Twitter. It's just like an internet thing right now.
That's strange too, because
which already
all over Twitter. You can go all over Twitter, ruin his whole career.
Right, his career's already over. Like his career's over. Yeah.
So do we even need a justice system like we have right now for a lot of people? Or is it enough to just, all right, well, we'll do the Twitter mob until your life is ruined, and then that's as good as you going to prison anyway.
Right. His career is like his lesson is learned without the law getting involved. Like he's probably very sorry.
But there's no recourse if it comes out that was false. He's not getting anything back. Like he's done.
Yeah, he's done. He's done. CAA dropped him. You know, obviously, I don't think he's going to be booked anywhere to do shit. Yeah, and it's all just happened on. Yeah, apparently there's screen caps of him sending shit to people or messages or whatever.
If you have any notoriety at all, why would you use your own Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is you're using to message it? Not saying. Obviously, this is wrong, right? The age group, whatever, if it's true, is wrong. But why would you use your blue check mark account and all the stuff that kind of can definitely verify you?
Yeah, I would almost imagine
as the culprit.
I would imagine Tinder is probably your best bet in that scenario.
I feel
you would want to have a secondary account that's like the kind of I don't think it's his, could be his, maybe not.
I feel like fucking I have to go pretty soon. I feel like I hear his DMs late night and stuff like that. I feel like he might have been a little like these are drunk DMs. Like he's like on the couch in his hotel room after a gig. And
there's nothing to do after you've done your show and you're in your hotel room and you're up because
and he had a few drinks and he's like
being on stage and everything, and you hung out and you go back to your room. It's got a few hours to kill, and you're
possibly some girl that saw him at the show that night, started following him. So he sees that he got a new follow from a girl that seems pretty, and he just DMs her, and it turns out that
comedy club, it's
turns out that she's a lot younger than, her image portrays. And, cause I did hear some things throughout the week about how he would have these interactions with these girls through these DMs on Instagram or Twitter. And they would state their age and he'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were this,"
Yeah. In which case, fine.
Yeah, but in which case, fine. It's legal, and but people are still like, "Ah, fuck it, he's a creep anyway." Even though we're not going to bring any charges, he's still a creep. So let's, it's done. Like if he's a creep, then fuck it, let him fry. And if he's trying to hit on 16-year-olds, let him fry. But if he's not, it sucks for him. It sucks. that Twitter and the internet just ended his career. What?
Is there going to be a list of things you have to check off before you even pursue any kind of? How old are you? Do you what kind of contact is okay for you? Like what happened to just organically things happening?
Yeah, I know. That's a whole different. I can't explain that because I'm not in it. Like the DMing for booty and stuff like that. I don't understand how that works. It doesn't work for me at my age, and my height, and my economic status in life.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure that there's a pretty good chance you're wrong there, Kieran.
I don't know. What else did I want to mention before I fucking?
You gotta have a lot of single moms. That's your.
Oh no, it's worth for me.
I think you're in the prime right now because you're in the divorcee, like where they're all, because on the women's side of things, their value is tanking drastically.
Right. So they will go a lot further, a lot faster because they don't have the time to waste. Reeling you in and all that. So they got to get right to the point.
Oh, I just saw this. I just saw this before. Yes, you were. I saw a post on the internet. It said, there's a strip club. Apparently NBC 15 in Madison, Wisconsin, posted this on their Twitter feed. It said, strip club outbreak. A COVID-19 outbreak has been confirmed at Cruisin' Chubby's Gentlemen's Club in Wisconsin Dells. Health officials report. Cruisin' Chubby's Gentlemen's Club. Like cruising for chubbies, like chubbies, like everybody's got a chubby I'm cruising for.
COVID. I thought it was chubbies as in cruising for heavy chicks.
Yeah.
Could be that too. I don't know.
Could you open a strip club that was just heavy chicks?
You certainly could. I don't see why you wouldn't.
I would imagine most of them in West Virginia are just straightly that anyway. It doesn't matter. Yeah, fuck. I'm sorry, folks. I got to cut this fucking short because my father turned 78 today, and I have to go out to dinner with him. My father he turned 78 today, and he's the oldest McCann. He's the oldest McCann. No other McCann in the immediate family, taking my grandparents into consideration as well. None of them made it to the ripe age of 78. So I got to go congratulate
Wow, congratulations.
I think my mother's mom made it to 77. So my dad takes the cake. Yeah. Man, we were flying left like a bat out of hell too with this show. I'm sad to fucking end it.
That Arizona 105 degrees. It's
yeah. Fuck. Well, I'm not doing anything tomorrow if you guys want to do something. God damn it. Yeah, I gotta go. I got 4 minutes to make it to dinner. I gotta go.
All right, well, let's wrap up the show then.
I'm sorry, fellas. God, I feel like we're still introducing the show. You know? Damn it. I'm pissed.
It's over an hour.
Is it over an hour?
I don't know.
All right.
I'm telling you that to feel better about it.
I think it is. Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, thank you, John and Josh. At Dad Bro Show. Do the big plug for the Dad Bro Show.
Dadbros.com or at Dad Bro Show on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
DADBROS.
At LunaticRadio is the social medias for this. Sorry we had to end the show early. Does it make a difference if he thought they were 18? Probably. Bring back the Drunk Call Hotline. I'm doing that probably tomorrow because I found a service. Actually, I heard about a service. Yeah, I'm gonna bring you back the Drunk Call Hotline. We'll be live on Sunday this week with TJ the Mayor. Happy birthday to TJ the Mayor. Congratulations to Rocket on his new baby girl. I don't know when Rocket's ever coming back to the show. He's so busy with kids. He's like the Dad Bros guys. He's got kids everywhere. So who knows when he's coming back.
Soundboard Rock.
Yeah. All right. Soundboard Rock. All right. We'll see you guys soon. Final word, Josh and John, go.
Happy birthday, Kieran's dad.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. Peace.